Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Evelyn Rains and this is the Tuesday Talks. So guys, there is finally coming to an end. Yay, finally. And I believe you guys are even more excited than I'm excited because I'm super excited for the end of the year. And I believe you have all set out plans what you're going to do for the end of the year. Maybe some of you are going to have fun with friends and family, or maybe you're just going to go to church, have a moment with God, or some of you are just going to sit home, chill and enjoy the moment. It's all perfect. But before we go out there to have fun, I want us to take a moment and talk gratitude. Yeah, today we're talking gratitude because I believe when the year is beginning, we all set out those goals, all the resolutions of the things we want to achieve at the end of the year. We even give it a time frame like, okay, by March, I want to have this. By June, I want to have this. And by the end of the year, I want to have this. So at a moment like this, I believe we all come back and we sit ourselves down and we reflect on how our year has been. What have we achieved? How much of what we wanted to achieve have we actually achieved? And this is the moment where I want us to talk about gratitude, because sometimes it doesn't actually work out the way we wanted it to work out. Maybe I wanted to achieve like 90% or 70% or 80% of the things that I was planning to achieve. And sometimes it's actually below than that. Maybe sometimes it's 10%, and we end up being ungrateful, complaining, and all that stuff. So that's why I want us to talk gratitude because some of us concentrate more on the things that haven't worked out, and we forget to look at the things that actually worked out. We forget to be grateful for the things that have worked out. And there are many reasons. There are many reasons that people can be ungrateful. I want to set out 3 reasons for you why people can actually be ungrateful, like even throughout their life, even the way of living, they're so ungrateful. Reason number 1 is impatience. Yeah, some of us, just as I said, we give it a time frame. You're like, okay, by March I want to have this, by June I want to have this, by this period of the time I want to have this. So if it doesn't happen in that period of time, we're like, I wanted it to happen during that time. So we end up being ungrateful. We end up focusing on it doesn't happen, it hasn't happened. I wanted it to happen exactly in this period of time, and if it doesn't happen, we're ungrateful. Reason number 2 is going to be envy. Yeah. I know, especially for the side of, my gender, we end up to be envious for what our friends have achieved. She has this, I want it. It wasn't even in your plans. Like you weren't even planning to have it, but if she has it, I want it. She got a house, I want a house. She has a new phone, I want a new phone. We end up being envious for the things that our friends are achieving and forget to focus on the things that we're actually achieving. And it makes us to be so ungrateful. And reason number 3, which I'm so guilty, yeah, because I used to be like that, is materialistic, like being materialistic over everything. Like we focus our success, our happiness on the material stuff. We forget the other part of the spiritual part, the emotional part, the other stuff, and we focus on the material stuff. Even when we are writing down our goals, most of the goals are financial things, material things like house, car, blah blah, all that stuff. Those are the only things we're focusing on, and we are not being grateful for the other part that maybe we actually achieved. So those 3 reasons: materialistic thinking and impatience, envy, those things make us to be ungrateful. But there are many ways that we can actually shift that thinking and actually focus on the grateful side, because trust me, it's too much stuff that happens. There are many things that actually happen through the 12 months that we can actually be excited about. But how can we actually help ourselves to be more grateful? I want to share with you something that I have been practicing for like 3 years now, and it has changed my life. It has given me a positive thinking, and it has made me one of the happiest people in the world. And that is gratitude journaling. Yeah, gratitude journaling. So guys, 2021, I was like, you know what, enough of the complaining, enough of being ungrateful. Sit down and focus on the things that actually happen. So I got my journal out and I started writing down the things that I'm grateful for. I'm not focusing on the things that I wanted to achieve. I'm focusing on the things that actually happen, be it expected or unexpected. And I realized there is actually too much stuff that happens in our lives that we don't even look at, that we don't even focus on. So I started that practice. Come 2022, I was like, you know what, I'm going to move with this. Even like the beginning of the year. So January, as I was writing my resolutions and everything, I wrote my side of the gratitude part. So everything I could achieve, expected or not, I could come back. Everything I felt excited about, everything I felt, if be it anything that I felt was small, but I feel excited, I feel grateful for, I could come back in my journal. Because, if you don't write it down, you're going to forget it. Because in 2021, I realized, I actually forgot to write this. Yeah. So 2022, I was like, I'm working with this. I'm working with the habit and everything. So I started practicing it. And I realized it's too much stuff that happens in our life. So guys, I want you to start it with me again. Let's start again. 2023, please get out. It doesn't have to be a special book or anything special. It can be any book, a journal or a notebook or anything. Let's get a pen and let's write out things that we are grateful for 2023. I have written mine already, but we can write again together. Let's write down all the things that we're grateful for on the emotional side, on the spiritual side, on the health side, all the stuff, expected or not. Let's write them down. You're going to realize, oh, wow, it's actually too much that I have achieved, even more than I expected. And you're going to start being grateful. You're going to start living a positive life if you keep up with the practice. Because come 2024, let's start together. Let's start writing it down. Anything you achieve, anything exciting, let's get that book. Let it be like your little Instagram. Like, how you post a good picture you're excited about, you want to share it with everyone on your Instagram. So have something that you can write. Like, you go back to your book. I have got this. Maybe I got a raise. Maybe I got this. Write it down. Maybe I was walking and I found a friend, an old friend. I felt excited. Write it down. And at the end of the day, you're gonna realize, oh my God, it's actually too much stuff that I wasn't even thinking, that I wasn't even expecting. And you're gonna start living a positive life. There is a way it even motivates you, because every time you wanna go back, you feel like, I want to go back and write. Like when you get something, oh my God, I want to go back and write, because you'll start even being grateful for the small things that you weren't grateful for before. And it gives you a positive life. It attracts positive people in your life, because you're always happy, you're always jolly. You're not, even when you're in a moment of disappointment, or you feel down, or you feel stagnant, things are not moving, you come back to this book and like, oh, but if I achieve this, I can actually achieve this. I can overcome this. There's a way it motivates you. Gratitude journaling is the way to go, guys. I know if you haven't practiced it, you'll be like, oh, what's the point? I remember it, but please go out and write it. Write it down. Maybe in your phone, it's okay, but please let it be something physical. Let it be a practice in your life. You're gonna realize too much stuff happens. You're gonna stop complaining. You're gonna stop living a negative life. You're gonna always stop being disappointed in things, because you will be grateful. Even if you like, for example, there is a period of time where I wasn't expecting something to happen, and it actually happens. Like, oh wow. Yeah, you write it down. It's a life-changing practice, and I hope it changes your life. Please, let's practice gratitude journaling come 2024, but let's start 2023, please. Before the year ends, sit down and write down the things that you're grateful for. And 2024, let it be a practice you're moving with. Every time you find something exciting, something you're grateful for, something you want to share, please write it down. And I hope it helps. I hope it gives you a positive life, and I hope it gives you a positive way of thinking. Thanks for watching all my video and everything. Thanks for sharing, and I hope you guys have a fun and happy end of the year. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share to whoever you want to listen to this information, and I hope it helps. Have a nice end of the year. Bye.